All right, folks, we're live here. Pool play game number 2 between the Wesley Chapel Storm and Palm Harbor Pirates. Bay Area Championship. I'm Doc, the Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network, broadcasting for you today for game number 2 of pool play here at Whitesell Field number 2 in Pinellas County, Florida. Again, the Bay Area Championship is sponsored by VisitStClearwater.com and put on by Tampa Bay USSSA. And, of course, tournament director Tim Labus, a special shout out to him. Our social media crews for the work they're doing today, capturing videos and pictures that go on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. So first matchup saw the Pirates fall just short of the Tampa Heat, 7-1. And this is number 2 for pool play. The Pirates will be the home team. And it looks like, well, we'll get to you who's on the mound here in just a second. And so Jameson will be pitching and Trevor will be behind the plate. So for the Storm, it's going to be, I'm going to just go through the batting order since they're the visiting team. It's going to be Max, Jonah, Luca, Keegan, Bennett, Xander, Tyler, Christian, Logan, and Julian. All right, so we'll get underway here shortly. And again, thanks for joining. If you're watching on YouTube, please like, share, subscribe. That helps grow our channel. Also helps us with getting sponsors and donators to help enhance the experience, from scoreboards to other things that will benefit the players as they move through their youth baseball career as well. So certainly appreciate you joining. All those likes, shares, and subscriptions and follows really do help us, like I said, and looking forward to providing the best in baseball action for you here in the Tampa Bay area. Again, we do this for you who can't physically be here, as well as a lifelong memory for the players and future benefits that hopefully we'll be able to bring in the not-so-distant future. Our warm-ups are just about finished here. As we get going. All right, so just about to get underway here. All right, so you also notice that there is an indicator for Wesley Chapel. It's going to be a light blue indicator over top of their name and logo. That will indicate who's up to bat, and we will also let you know as what inning we're in, top and bottom. We do have scoreboard enhancements coming that will be available in late April. There's a start this one off. Top of the first to Max, ball 1. So 1 ball, no strikes as we get underway here for pool play game number 2 between the Storm and Pirates. Jonah's on deck, and there's a second pitch from Jameson, fouled out of play, and that's strike 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, thanks for joining us in the top of the first inning here. 12U Open pool play, Whitesell Field number 2. Pirates and Storm. Tomorrow we'll be covering 11U Open bracket play. There's a pop fly. That is going to be out of play. And it makes it 1-2 to Max. We will be at Canal Park for all that live action starting at 10:30 tomorrow morning and running all the way through the championship that's slated to begin at 4:30. We did get underway here a little early as the first game was very efficient. There's a swing and a miss. Strike three, drop third strike. And he's safe at first. So Max is on to start things off here in the top of the first. That brings in Jonah with Luca on deck.
Check it off, Jonah. Check it off. Come on, Trav. You're covered. It's all right. Get him.
Top of the first inning just got underway if you're just joining us. And the pitch. Fouled off. And that'll go right back to Jamison as it went off the top bar of the cage right in front of us. And it's an 0-1 count to Jonah. So no balls, one strike. And the pitch. There's a ground ball right back at the middle off of Jamison's glove. And everyone is going to be safe. We'll reward an infield single to Jonah on that one. And now runners at first and second at the top of the first with Luca coming to the plate and Keegan on deck. And the first pitch. That's in the dirt that gets away from Trevor. That allows the runners to move up. So we'll call that a wild pitch. That puts runners on second and third. So 1 ball, no strikes to Luca. And the pitch. Ball off the plate. Here comes Max. And he's in there on the pass ball. And Wesley Chapel leads it 1-0 here in the top of the first. It's a 2-0 count to Luca. That does move Jonah over to third base. Again, Keegan on deck. Nobody out here in the top of the first. And the pitch. Ball just a little low, and that makes it a 3-0 count to Luca. So 3 balls, no strikes. And that's ball 4. And now there's runners on the corner. So we have 2 corners, first and third. That brings in Keegan with Bennett on deck. And there's a pop fly, center field. Connell's under it, makes the catch. Here comes the throw home, off target, and runner safe. So we'll call that a sacrifice fly. It's 1 out, but that does score Jonah, and that moves Luca to second base. Bennett is at the plate with Xander on deck. And the pitch, foul ball. Xander will be your catcher for the Storm. And it's an 0-1 count to Bennett. No balls, 1 strike, 1 out, 1 on, 2 runs across. And the pitch, swing and a miss, strike 2. So no balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Ball outside. And it's now 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that is 2 outs. That brings in Xander with Tyler coming out on deck. And the pitch. Ball low. And it's a 1-0 count. So 1 ball, no strikes. Foul ball. And now it's 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs.
buddy.
Luca at second.
Let's see at 17.
Jonah and Max both scored. Foul ball. And it makes it 1 and 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs, 1 on. Let's Luke at second. 2 runs across, and the pitch. There's a line shot in the left center field. That's going to get down for him. That gets behind the outfielders. And that's going to score another run. And that puts Xander on second with an RBI double. And the Storm lead it 3-0. Tyler steps in. Christian's on deck. And the pitch. There's a line shot in the right field. That's going to get down for a hit. Nice job over there. And that's going to score another run. But nice job by the right fielder to cut that off and hold Tyler to an RBI single. And Storm's out front, 4-0 here in the first inning.
Keep putting it in there, Jamie. Keep putting it in there.
It's a foul ball. And it's an 0-1 count to Christian. Logan is on deck.
Yeah, he's good.
Tyler's at first. His ball high. Trevor throws down to first base to Kike, and Tyler's back. Yeah, it's a 1-1 count to Christian. 2 down, 4 runs in. And the pitch. Ball high. And it's 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike. And now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes to Christian. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that is 3 outs. However, the damage is done here in the top of the first. Storm put up 4 on 3 hits. 1 left on base, and no errors committed. At the end of a half inning, it's the Storm 4, Pirates coming up. Leading off for the Pirates, it's going to be Connell, Ben, and Kike. This is Doc with the Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. And ball one to Connell. Lead things off here in the bottom of the first. It's a fly ball, third base. Nice catch by the third baseman. And that is one away. So great job over there. Ben steps in. Kike on deck. Julian's on the mound. Xander's behind the plate. Foul ball. And it's a 0-1 count. So no balls, one strike to Ben. One out. Bottom of first. And the pitch. Foul ball. And it's quickly 0-2 to Ben. So no balls, two strikes. And that makes it 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Bottom of the first inning for the Pirates. Again, the indicator is swing and a miss. Oh, nice job by the catcher. Caught it before it could hit the ground. Wow. That is strike 3, and that is 2 outs. So nice job there. Brings in Kike. Jameson's on deck. And the pitch. Foul ball. And that one is going into somebody's yard. So no balls, 1 strike. And here's the 0-1. Ball high, and it's 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Nobody on. Bottom of 1. And the pitch. And it makes it 2-1. Again, thanks for joining us. If you like what you see, please like, share, and subscribe, and follow on both platforms, both the YouTube and Facebook. That really helps us and the players in more ways than one. Now it's 2-2. Also looking for broadcasters, so if you are interested in and enjoy youth baseball, and would like to help us join the broadcast crew and help us grow our coverage. And there's ball 3, so it's a full count now. Just email to Doc at TBUSSSA, that's 3 S's, at gmail.com. So TBUSSSA at gmail.com. And there's a line shot in the center field. Center fielder's under it, makes the catch. And that is 3 outs. So no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. At the end of 1, it's Wesley Chapel 4, Pirates 0. Coming up is going to be Logan, Julian, and Max. This is Doc from the Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network. We'll be right back. All right, we're back. Stepping in is going to be Logan. He'll be followed by Julian. Again, this is Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network's broadcast of the Bay Area Championship here at Whitesell Field number 2, Whitesell Softball Complex, Field number 2. Pinellas County, Florida. Beautiful day. Clear sky, very, well, not really any clouds, maybe a couple. There's a pop fly. Second baseman's back, makes the catch, and that is one out. So that brings in Julian. He's your starting pitcher, and then that'll go back to the top of the lineup with Max. There's a line shot in the center field. That's going to get down for a hit. And Julian is on with a one-out single here in the top of the second inning. And brings in Max with Jonah on deck. Max scored his first time up.
Can you hear me?
Reached on a drop third strike and then scored.
All right, Trev, you ready?
All right, Max. Little hit.
And ball a little bit up. And it's a 1-0 count. So 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out. We got a pinch runner. I think that's going to be Logan. It is. And it's ball 2. So 2 balls, 1 strike. So Logan is running for your pitcher for the Storm, Julian, after he singled. It's ball 3. So 3 balls, 1 strike. 1 out. And the pitch. There's a deep drive in the center field. Connell's going back, makes the catch. And that is 2 outs. So Jonas steps in. He singled and scored his first time up. And on deck is Luca. And the pitch. Foul ball. And it's a 0-1 count. So no balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. Foul ball again. And it's quickly 0-2.
Stay low, Trev, stay low.
So the shot by Max, I thought it was a lot deeper than it was. There's a ball in the dirt. Nice job by Trevor keeping in front of him to prevent Logan from going to second base. And it's a 1-2 count. It was hit pretty well, but not quite the distance that I thought. Of course, the humidity is probably playing a part in that. There's a ground ball to third, fielded by Kike over to Jamison. That's 3 outs.
There you go.
All right, so no runs, 1 hit, no errors, and 1 left. At the end of 1.5, it's the Storm 4, Pirates 0. Coming up for the Pirates is going to be Jamison, Reeves, and Trevor. This is Doc with the Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network. We'll be right back. All right, we're back, folks. Bay Area Championship. This is Doc of the Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network. Live broadcast of the Storm versus the Pirates. Bottom of the second inning. Pirates trail by 4. Still have Xander behind the plate and Julian on the mound for the Storm. And here's the first pitch to Jamison. Ball outside. So it's a 1-0 count. Reeves is on deck. And your third batter this inning will be Trevor. And the 1-0. Ball 2. So 2-0.
Good catch. Good catch.
I think I did that.
And here's the 2-0. Fly ball into right center field. That just gets over the right fielder's head, but a nice job recovering. Throw to second, not in time. So Jamison's on with a leadoff double for the Pirates here in the bottom of the second inning. That'll bring in Reeves. With Trevor on deck. And the pitch. Foul ball. And it's an 0-1 count. So no balls, 1 strike. Ball just off the plate. And it's 1-1. Just so you guys know, the reason why I go mute in between innings is to limit the copyright infringement by music artists. So that's why we go mute, so that way we won't potentially get any strikes against our channel. That would keep you from watching the video after the game's over. And it's 2-1. Of course, it doesn't affect the live stream, but it could affect the viewing post live stream. Nice breeze blowing here, and Colin takes off, which is really nice. Sure that won't last. There's a swing and a miss, and strike 2, 2-2.
Let's go, Reeves.
Beautiful day. You can see the palm trees and all the trees, frankly, moving in the background. Really nice complex. 3 fields. And called strike 3. And that is 1 out.
All right, bud.
So 1 out. Jamison's at second. Trevor is at the plate now. Carter's on deck. And the pitch. Ground ball foul. And it makes an 0-1 count to Trevor.
Stay back. Got this.
Again, Jamison at second base. And the pitch. That gets just out of the glove of the catcher. That allows Jamison to go to third. It's a 1-1 count. And
We need him.
Pirates have something cooking here in the bottom of the second. And here's the 1-1. Called strike. And now it's 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Your pitch, Trev.
Julian gets a sign, comes set, and delivers. Foul ball right back at us here. And it makes it so it'll remain 1-2.
Go, Julian.
Right side, bud. Right side.
So Julian gets a sign from Xander. Checks Jamison at third, comes set, and delivers to Trevor. Foul ball. And we'll do 1-2 again.
Sit. Hey, way to sit on. Good job. Way to sit on.
Let's go, Trev.
And And here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that is 2 outs. So after quickly leading off with a double, the bats have gone silent for the Pirates, unfortunately, here in the bottom of the second. And that brings in Carter with Jackson on deck. And the pitch. Ball high. So Julian has done a great job settling down and staying in control after that leadoff double by Jamison. And he's had back-to-back strikeouts. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs. Jamison at third. And the pitch. Foul off. Just out of play. And now it's 1-2. So 2 outs here in the bottom of the second inning. And 1-2 pitch. Ground ball foul, and we'll do 1-2 again. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. There's a line shot in the left field. Nice catch by the left fielder. And that is 3 outs. So, no runs, 1 hit, no errors, 1 left. At the end of 2, it's the Storm 4, Pirates 0. Coming up for the Storm is going to be Luca, Keegan, and Bennett. This is Doc with the Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network. We'll be back.
You're getting to be a big
All right, here we go. Welcome back, everyone, to Bay Area Championship. Pole play game number 2, Storm and Pirates. Lucas steps in. Keegan's on deck. Start us off here in the top of the third. And the pitch. Foul ball right back at us here. And it's 0-1. So no balls, 1 strike to Luca. And the pitch. Ground ball back up the middle. Fielded by second baseman, looks like Brian, and gets him at first. And that is 1 away.
It's raining tacos.
And that is 1 away. So 1 down. That brings in Keegan. Keegan drove in an RBI his last time up.
Nice job, Ben.
But he is 0 for 1. It was a sacrifice. Puts Bennett on deck. There's a line shot just over the second baseman's glove. That's going to drop in for a single. And Keegan's on with a 1-out single to start things off here in the top of the third. That brings in Bennett with Xander on deck. Ben's still on the mound. Trevor behind the plate. Here's ball 1 to Bennett. 1 ball, no strikes. And Keegan gets his lead.
Behind you.
And he holds right where he is. That's ball 2 to Bennett. And the pitch. There's a line shot in the left field. That is foul. Just foul, probably by about, I'm going to say, a foot or two. And that would have more than likely been another run for the Storm on that one. That's 2-1. So 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 out here in the top of the 3rd inning. And here's the pitch by Ben to Bennett. There's a ground ball to short. Just bobbled a little bit by Jackson, and we'll charge an error to Jackson on that one. That puts runners at first and second. Again, was still with 1 out. Xander steps in. Xander doubled and drove in an RBI and scored his first time up in the 1st inning. And the pitch. Ball just out of the zone, and it's a 1-0 count. So 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch. Ball in the dirt. Nice stop by the catcher, Trevor. And it's 2-0. So runners at first and second. 1 out. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1. So 2-1 count to Xander. And the pitch. Fouled off. And now it's 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the 2-2. Call strike 3. And that is 2 outs. So that brings in Tyler. Tyler singled and drove in an RBI his first time up back in the 1st inning. So 2 outs, 2 on. That is Keegan at second, Bennett at first. And the pitch. There's a line shot to the shortstop, and that is 3 outs. So no runs. 1 hit, 1 error, and 2 left. And at the end of 2.5, it's the Storm 4, Pirates 0. Coming up for the Pirates is going to be Jackson, Caleb, and Will. This is Doc, the Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network. We'll be back. All right, we're back, folks. We got Jackson leading things off here for the Pirates in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Pull play game number 2. Coming up after this one is going to be the PYF Rays versus Ostinger Baseball. There's a pop fly on the infield. And 1 out. So 1 down for the Pirates. One pitch, one out for Joyen. That brings up Caleb. And Will is on deck. So Joyen has only given up one hit so far in 2 innings. Foul ball. And it's an 0-1 count. So no balls, 1 strike. Foul ball out of play, and that will make it 0-2. So no balls, 2 strikes. 1 out, bottom of the 3rd. Wesley Chapel has 4. Ball outside, and it's 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a line shot into left field. Nice job by the left fielder. What a catch. And that is 2 down. That brings in Will with Brian on deck. That was just over the shortstop's head. The left fielder came in, makes a diving catch. And the pitch. Foul ball. And it's an 0-1 count. So at the end of the tournament, we do a highlight reel of the games that we covered. So make sure you check that out as well. Once that should go live no later than Tuesday, but hopefully earlier than that. There's a called strike, and now it's 0-2. Go live on our YouTube channel. So make sure you check that out. Ground ball to short. Fielded cleanly over to first. And they call him out. So close play. And that's it. 3 up, 3 down. So no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. At the end of 3, it's Pirates 0, Storm 4. Coming up for the Storm is going to be Christian, Logan, and Joyen. This is Doc from the Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network. We'll be back. All right, folks, we're back for 4th inning action. Top of the 4th. Wesley Chapel does have a 4-0 lead. Christian steps in. Logan's on deck to lead things off here. And foul ball coming in from another field. Delayed play there for a moment. Now we're back in live action here. And pitch to Christian. And it's a 1-0 count to start things off here in the top of the 4th inning. Jackson's on the mound. Trevor's behind the plate. There's a ground ball to second base, fielded cleanly over to first. And that is one away.
Let's go 2-1.
So one down. That brings in Logan with Julian on deck.
Let's go 2-1.
And the pitch. Foul ball right back at us here. And it's an 0-1 count now to Logan. So no balls, one strike. Jackson threw 2 pitches to Christian and got him out. And so far 1 pitch to Logan. He is throwing strikes. There's a ball as I say that. And it's 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out. Nobody on. Top of 4. And 1-1. Ball 2. So 2 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. Ball 3. So 3 balls, 1 strike to Logan. And the pitch. Ground ball to third. Filled it cleanly over to first. Nice stretch by Jameson. And they get him. And that's 2 down. That brings in Julian, who's the starting pitcher for the Storm.
Let's go, Julian.
That brings Max out on deck. And here's the pitch. Swing and a miss.
Good swing.
Strike 1.
Swing.
And here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. So no balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on. Top of 4. There's an awkward pop fly to second base. It was off the handle of the bat, and that is 3 outs. So no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. At the end of 3.5, it is still Storm 4, Pirates 0. Coming up for the Pirates is going to be Brian. Then back to the top of the order with Connell and Ben. This is Doc from the Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network. We'll be back. Okay, we're back. Bottom of the 4th, Brian steps in with Connell on deck. And here's the first pitch from Julian. Julian's still on the mound. Xander behind the plate. There's a pop fly into right field. Right fielder's under it. Makes the catch. That is 1 out. So 1 pitch, 1 out. That brings in Connell, with Ben coming out on deck. There's a fly ball to the right field. Right fielder's going back on it.
You got it.
Makes the catch. Wow, what a catch over his head. Who was that? Logan? Awesome catch out there by Logan. Great job there, kid, on that catch. And that is 2 outs. So Logan's actually caught both outs this inning so far for the Storm. And that brings in Ben with Kike on deck.
Let's go, Ben.
It's a nice drive by Connell, but just a really great play out there by Logan. There's a ground ball to second, fielded cleanly over to first, and that is 3 outs. So no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left at the end of 4, Storm 4, Pirates 0. Coming up for the Storm is the back of the top of the order with Max, Jonah, and Luca. This is Doc from the Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network. We'll be back. All right, here we go, folks. Back to live action. Top of 5. Max leads it off. Jonah's on deck.
Let's go, Max. Get us started, buddy.
Jackson's still on the mound. Trevor's still behind the plate. Foul tip, and it's 0-1. So no balls, 1 strike.
Good cut. You got this, 2-3.
Come on, Max.
Go.
And here's the 0-1. Strike 2.
Gotta protect now.
So no balls, 2 strikes.
You got this.
Just getting underway here in the top of the 5th. There's a fly ball into right field. Kike's coming in on it. That's drifted away. And that is a leadoff single here in the top of the 5th. That ball was trailing away, had some spin on it, and of course the wind is blowing that direction, which took it that way. So that puts Max on with Jonah coming on into the plate. Jonah singled and scored. He's 1 for 2. Luca is on deck. And the pitch. Line shot back at the middle. That's going to get through for a hit. And everybody is safe.
Around there, Jonah. All right. Go, Luca.
So runners at first and second. Nobody out.
You're getting to be a big
Here in the top of the 5th. That brings in Luca with Keegan on deck. So Luca walked and scored back in the 1st. Called strike. And it's an 0-1 count. So Jackson's done a great job throwing strikes. Just a couple bats on the ball, and the Storm are in business. Foul ball, and it's quickly 0-2 on Luca. ball low, so it makes it 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes to Luca. Wind's picking up here a bit again. There's a line shot in the right field. That's going to get down for a hit. And that gets behind the right fielder. That's going to score 1 for sure. And Luca is on with an RBI double. That puts Joan at third. Luca at second. Keegan steps in. And it's 5-0 Storm. Runners at second and third. That's Luke at second, Joan at third. There's a ball in the dirt. Nice stop by Trevor. And it's a 1-0 count.
Good job, bud. What do you got there?
And the pitch. Ball 2. And the pitch. Ball 3. So 3-0 count. Nobody out. And 3-0 pitch. There's a line shot back up the middle. That's getting through for a base hit. That's going to score 2. And Keegan goes to second. That ball goes into center field. That gets behind the center fielder. Keegan will go to third on the throwing error. As a matter of fact, he's coming home. Here's the throw off target, and Keegan scores. And that's 3 runs across, making it 8-0. So a single, 2 RBI single by Keegan. And that but that was an error by catcher. So 4 runs across this inning so far for Wesley Chapel. No outs. There's a pop fly right field. That's just foul. And it's an 0-1 count. So no balls, 1 strike. And here's the 0-1. There's a line shot in the left field. Left fielder's right there, right at it. Makes the catch. And that is 1 down. That brings in Xander. Xander doubled and drove in an RBI and scored back in the first. Tyler's on deck. And the pitch by Jackson. Swing and a miss. So an 0-2 count to Xander. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And that is 2 outs. That brings in Tyler. Christian comes out on deck. Tyler singled, drove in an RBI. His first time up back in the first inning. And that's 1 ball to Tyler. Ball outside, and it's 2-0. it's called strike. And it's, or actually a ball. Sorry, it's 3-0. And ball 4. So 2-out walk issued by Jackson. That brings in Christian with Logan coming out on deck. Foul ball, and that makes it 0-1. Ground ball to second, overthrown. That allows Tyler to go to third and Christian to second.
Let's go 2-1. Hey, keep working hard, buddy.
So a couple critical errors here. Put runners in second and third, bringing in Logan. Called strike. And it's an 0-1 count to Logan. Julian's on deck. So this is the 9th batter this inning by the Storm. And the pitch. Ground ball to third. Charging in is Carter over to first.
Under you, Jamie, under you.
And could not make the catch. That scores 2. Or wait. I'm not sure what happened. All right, so that does score 2. So we'll charge an error to Carter over at third. That does score 2 runs. And it makes it 10-0. Julian steps in. Julian represents the 10th batter with Logan at first, and it's a ball outside. On deck is Max. And the pitch. Fly ball in the left field. Left fielder's under it. Makes the catch, and that is 3 outs. But 6 runs cross on 4 hits, 3 errors, and 1 left on. At the end of 4.5, it's the Storm 10, Pirates 0. Coming up for the Pirates is going to be Jamison, Reeves, and Trevor. This is Doc of the Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network. We'll be back. All right, so welcome back, everyone. Bottom of fifth. Kike steps in. On deck is Jamison. Pirates could be down to their last 3 outs unless they put across 3 runs this inning. And the pitch. Ground ball to first. 1 down. So 1 out. That brings in Jamison. Jamison doubled his first time up back in the 2nd inning. On deck is Reeves. Called strike. And it's 0-1. So no balls, 1 strike. Ground ball back at the middle. That's going to get through for a hit. And Jamison is on with the lead off, or I'm sorry, a 1-out single, making him 2 for 2 on the day. That brings in Reeves. On deck will be Trevor. It's a foul ball, and it's 0-1. So no balls, 1 strike. 1 out. Jamison at first. Foul ball, that's out of play. And it's 0-2 to Reeves.
Go 1.
And the 0-2. Ball high. And now it's 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out. 1 on. And here's the 1-2. Call strike 3. And that's 2 outs. So it brings in Trevor. On deck is Carter. Pirates could be down to the last out, unless Trevor can get him going here with a rally. And the pitch. It's just off the plate, and it's going to be 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. So Julian's only given up 2 hits, and both those hits have been to Jamison. 2nd inning and now in the 5th. There goes Jamison, foul ball. And that's 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Go, Julian.
It's a ball high, throw down, and Jamison is safe, and it's 2-2 as Jamison still second base. And the pitch, foul ball, comes right back out to Julian, and we'll do 2-2 again. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Jameson at second. There's ball 3. Nice job by Xander blocking that one.
Let's go 1-1.
So Julian gets a sign and delivers the payoff pitch. There goes Jameson. Foul ball. And we'll do 3-2 again. And that's ball 4. And Trevor is at first base as Jameson steals third.
One more out.
So runners at first and third. Carter steps in. Jackson's out on deck. And there goes Trevor. And here comes Jameson home. No one covering. And he's safe. And Trevor goes all the way to third on that.
Come on, Storm. One more out.
So 2 down, 1 run across for the Pirates. Here in the bottom of the 5th.
Let's go, Storm.
And the pitch. Pop fly right here in front of us. Catches under it and just outside the reach. And it's going to be 0-1. So no balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Trevor at third. Jameson has scored on the pass ball, which makes it a 10-1 game. I'm sorry, 1 ball, 1 strike. I missed a ball in there. Sorry about that, folks. And the pitch. Pop fly, foul out of play. And now it's 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Julian trying to close this one out. Gets a sign from Xander. Comes set and delivers to Carter. Foul ball. And we'll do 1-2 again.
Good battle, Joanne. Win the battle.
Go 1-1, you got it.
And here comes the 1-2. And here comes Trevor. No one covering, and the errant throw. And the Pirates have now cut it to 8. And it's a 2-2 count to Carter. So bases are clear.
You got this, Joanne.
Come on, guys.
And the pitch. Line shot. Shortstop. What a catch. And that ends the game. Right there. That's 3 outs, and that'll do it. So final score here, Wesley Chapel 10, Pirates 2 in game number 2. Coming up in game number 3 is going to be O-Stingers and PYF. This is Doc, the Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network. Thank you for joining us for this broadcast. And looking forward to bringing more action to you next, right here on the Tampa Bay USSSA Sports Network. We'll be back in just a bit, folks, for the 12:30 game, which could start a little bit early.